Battle of the Legends tonight, as it was Terry Paul versus Rich Meyer, Q&D versus West Prairie up in Scioto. Oh, I'll tell you what, great matchup. And we start off with the outstanding freshman, Paige Webster right here, throwing down for the Cyclones, who got off to a hot start in this one. We're not done with them. Jen Reedy right here about to sneak in the kill, as it would be the Cyclones coming out of the gate red hot in this one. More for you. How about Rachel Monsell for the side out right here, throwing down hard into the open space. Ooh, the Cyclones out to the great start. Q&D, though, in game number one would take command right here. Kate Genenbacher back, looking healthy, looking good with the kill at that point. More to come. Rich Meyer watches his team get a little bit untracked at times in this one, but here comes West Prairie yet again. Phenomenal throwdown right there by Taylor Levitt. Her team, though, Terry Paul's team, ends up giving up a 7-point run here, trailed by as many as 7 points in game number one, only to come back at match point with 8 straight points to win game number one, 26-24, and then West Prairie takes care of business the rest of the way. The Cyclones with a huge 2-0 win over Quincy Notre Dame, 26-24, 25-22. Elsewhere tonight, Holy Trinity marches past Cardinal of Eldon 3-0, and Hannibal, you'll hear much more about them tomorrow as our Joe Morano features them at 6 o'clock. The Hannibal Lady Pirates take out Fulton tonight, 2-0 as well. At the Central Tournament, Unity a win over Payson Seymour, but Payson Seymour bounces back to beat Rushville Industry. Also, it was Central tonight beating Liberty 2-0, but falling to Southeastern 2-1. Also, we've got Macomb knocking off Rushville in straight games as well. Regular season, non-tournament action, I should say. Brown County a winner in straight games over Griggsville, 2-0 as well. And Jacksonville takes out Taylorville tonight. Final in that one was 2-0 as well. Some softball for you tonight. We've got Knox County trying to go for win number 18, which would be a new school record against Clark County. Clark County, though, had other ideas in this one. Kaylee Roberts with a single to center. Hits were few and far between tonight, but some outstanding defense right here would snuff out some attempts by the Knox County Lady Eagles to create some offense in this game. Devin Goodhouse trying to flash some leather as well here for Knox County. She's good at third base. Great stuff from her, taking away a potential hit or RBI at this point. How about Jenna Houston right here, moving over Kaylee Roberts with the butt single. Roberts is able to score on a throwing error at the end of it. Kaylee Roberts, though, also scored the game-winning run in this one, thanks to a home run, as we got an upset tonight from Clark County over Knox County. Final count in this one was 3-2 in favor of the Lady Indians. Other softball scores for the second time in as many games. Kendra Hens is perfect on the hill for Palmyra. Remember, she came into the season without a career-perfect game. She's had 3 of them now in the last 2 weeks as P-Town beats Mark Twain in rather emphatic fashion tonight. 16-0 was your final there. Good pitching effort and hitting effort as well from Julie Schultz, who had 13 strikeouts and a win over South Shelby and a home run to boot. Monroe City gets a nice night at the plate from Heidi Potterfield in beating Louisiana, 2-1 was your final there. We've got cross country for you, Macomb Invite, and the Macomb Lady Bombers running on their home course at Spring Lake, looking very good right out of the gate early. A duel, though, between Macomb's Karen Paisley and Miranda Biddle of Mercer County. This was an out-and-out war. Just behind, you see Lauren Weston of Macomb running very well as well. Macomb doing wonderful things tonight. We start off with Miss Paisley running and beating Miss Biddle in a time of 19:25, 5 seconds better as she pulls away at the stretch. I tell you what, one of the best underclassmen of any sorts in our area, Miss Karen Paisley, gets the win tonight on her home digs. Lauren Weston helped make it a great night for Macomb as she ends up finishing 6th as well. West Hancock's Aletha Mulch finishes 7th, and Abby Groff from Quincy Notre Dame on the girls' side finishes 11th individually as Macomb finishes in 2nd on the girls' side for the team title. We'll keep with the highlights here. Boys' side now, as it would be a blowout running away from everybody tonight. Mercer County's Sam Wan, who finished in a time of 16:05.08. You will see him finishing right here. Your local, though, Jack Cavett of Macomb, who finishes in 3rd place as he beats Jeremy Malacrot of Pittsfield in a duel down the stretch. Again, Cavett ends up in 3rd place. Jeremy Malacrot ends up finishing in 4th, so good local finishes there, as well as Quincy Notre Dame getting a great flourish on the night from Lucas Watson, who finished 5th. Macomb also gets Darius Thompson into the top 10 as Macomb wins the team title. Darius Thompson finishing 8th on the day as well. Congratulations to all the local winners. Other scores to pass along. Tennis, Quincy High School rolls past Macomb. The Quincy High High soccer team gives up an early goal to East Moline, but wins on the road 3-2. Jacksonville, no match tonight for Sacred Heart Griffin, losing 3-2. Finally, Quincy University had a precipitous fall in the national rankings this week after the loss on Sunday from 3 to 24. Oh, I tell you what, QU not happy. Amy Ubriaco with the goal right there to start off a flourish against Truman State. Later, it's Jacqueline Mastriani coming up big here. Beautiful goals from her tonight. She had 2 of them in the second half. This one in the first half. The other one coming up in the second half as Quincy University wins in a blowout tonight. 3-0 is your final. Quincy University getting a little momentum back. Finally, a couple of volleyball scores. HLG with a split against Williams Baptist, winning the first game 3-1, losing the second 3-2. Coming up tomorrow, again, that feature on the Hannibal volleyball team at 6 o'clock.
All right, we'll be right back.